Goedemorgen and welcome to this new vlog. I'm here with
Christopher.
Yuki.
Yeah, well, basically we are going windsurfing now.
We have 60 knots in the forecast.
60 knots?
60?
It's
It's
50.
also not 50, we have 40 knots in the gusts
54 in the gusts.
today,
Tomorrow.
but we are gonna tune an old school windsurf board and now we are gonna drive to Jean-Pierre. He's running a local surf shop here
JP Surf Repair and more.
and then drive to a speed spot
Yeah.
and break the 30 knots.
You should set the goal to
The bar higher.
35.
Yeah, okay, 35 knots.
35 minimum.
The board is 3 meters long. Try
I will try it, but I have no idea how it feels. I've never been on such old
It
equipment.
feels easy. So let's drive to Jean-Pierre.
great.
Speed windsurfing on old school equipment. Let's go. Guys, we are now at the surf shop and I'm now gonna bring in the old board and see if we can make it a little bit faster. Because with the current setup, I don't think we can really go fast. The foot straps are way too tiny to push. The fin is not even a carbon fin. That's the board that we tried in the last video, and I bought this board for €1. So if you want to see that, check out the last video. Not so easy when you're not used to handling long boards. Hey man, this is Jean-Pierre.
Hi.
From the repair shop here, and I brought you a special board.
Okay.
It's from Kinetic. It's 8.2 kilos,
Yeah.
and we need to make it a few knots faster. Just I think new foot straps would already help because they are super tiny.
Yeah.
You can change them,
Yeah.
and maybe a different fin.
But I think it's too long and it's too big. It has a high rail.
Yeah.
That makes boards very tricky. Modern boards, the rail is more like this, so
Okay.
it's tricky to sail with, but very fast.
But yeah, we are trying to find out whether we can go above 30, maybe
Yeah,
32, 33 knots with it. Oh, it actually has a
And
concave.
you see here it's concave.
Okay, wow.
V. Give it a board a lot of control,
Okay,
but not so more
speed.
We think flat is the fastest shape.
That's I don't know either.
Take it with you and
You have to test maybe. It's not optimal, but it's very hard to find good powerbox slalom fins actually. Yeah, but it's shorter at least, so it should give us the option to go a little bit faster without exploding. Yeah, 15 years in a Look at this, guys.
tricky.
So many years
Not for
old.
the big boys, but for the small boards.
Doesn't look so good anymore.
Yeah.
These are the amazing new foot straps that we are gonna use. And here you can actually adjust them to your foot. But guys, if you're thinking that our board is long, then look at this one. This one is almost 4 meters long. Yeah, we have to put it sideways because it's too long. Okay, so apparently this is the spot. What?
From which direction is the wind actually coming?
I don't know, I'm confused.
I was thinking the wind was a little bit more
Yeah.
like this. So,
Yeah, it's quite steep, the angle.
yeah.
Okay guys, here's the situation. It is extremely cold, we have 5 degrees Celsius and the spot and the wind are not optimal to go speed sailing. So the motivation at the moment is quite low to go out there, but we are still doing it. We are pushing ourselves either way. Our Kinetic World Cup board is ready to go and Christopher is already rigging the 6.4 ACZ. How do you feel?
Good.
Okay. Van looks like an absolute mess. Scheibenfrostschutz. Christopher's going out first. Big respect to you.
Big respect to me from myself.
Guys, we are sitting here in the car with the heater on full power.
Yeah.
Seat heating is also on.
Yeah.
Very nice and relaxing. And we are watching Christopher on the drone. It looks horrible.
It looks horrible, absolutely. I think it's bloody cold.
I think I will not go out today.
Really?
No, it's great that he tested the conditions.
Yeah, we are very thankful
Yeah,
for this. Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah.
Christopher is our
Crash test dummy.
crash test
Crash
dummy.
test dummy.
This
yeah.
is what he's doing.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
And
yeah.
he does a good job. By the way, guys, this is our perspective. Christopher is just changing the foot straps, and this is exactly why we got them. He's 500 meters away from us. How was it?
The foot straps had the size for baby feet.
Okay.
I think you saw it.
Yes.
And then actually, I think the wind direction changed a bit. So I had no chance of coming back up to you. But it's actually very different.
Be honest, you like it or not?
No.
Not at all?
I mean, if I wouldn't know the other stuff, I would like it a lot. I think it's kind of fun, but it's not going so fast.
Yeah.
You can't go upwind. It's worth it, I think, to have been on the water.
Next day, and I'm here at the beautiful spot of Sonnemere. And Christopher, that you can see here in the background, is just coming off the water with the Dark Horse and our ACZ, and we are filming here already for the next upcoming video, which is going to be very interesting. So subscribe to this YouTube channel to not miss that one. It's going to be some very interesting content, but of course we brought our old school board with us. It's already prepared here, and I'm now going to take it to the speed strip. We still got a little bit of drone battery left, and we will find out if we can do the 30 knots or if that's still not enough. Oh amigos, I'm back from the water. This was my top speed, actually quite nice. And the thing is, the wind dropped quite a bit, and all day long we were on the Dark Horse, on the Future Fly boards. So yeah, that was a bit unfortunate in the end. And I think, you know, this is now 29.6 knots, something like this. So 30 knots are easily possible with the board. I think if it was more windy, and especially if you would put a nice slalom fin in the board, which I didn't have, you know, I just had the original fin, you could go to 33, 34 knots, but my honest feeling was that every knot you want to go faster than that, you have to put so much effort in it and the conditions have to be so perfect. And I think that's, for me, really what I learned today, because as I said, you know, we were all day long on the Dark Horse and the ACZ, and we had so much fun. You know, we were cruising along, we were going kind of fast. You know, it was not one of the fastest days. Again, the wind angle wasn't perfect and it was simply not super strong wind. But on the Dark Horse, I went 60.4 kilometers an hour, something like that. But you know, the difference is without much effort. You know, you just go, you get a good gust, you go downwind and boom. I think, you know, it's also probably experience on the board that I simply don't have. Yeah, but it felt like the acceleration was so much slower than on my new slalom board. To go fast with this board, you already had to be kind of fast and then catch a nice gust and go downwind. So you do basically a nice slingshot. But with the Dark Horse, the board accelerates so fast and you could potentially go downwind straight away and get, you know, at least a decent speed. So for me, I have to say speed windsurfing on the old school windsurf board today wasn't optimal. I think it's clear to say that 30 knots are possible on this board, but if I have the choice, 100% I take the Dark Horse in conditions like these. There's no discussion about it. It's better in virtually every single way. And I know this is probably not the conclusion that a lot of you guys were hoping for. A lot of you guys were probably rooting for the old board and thinking like, oh yeah, come on, let's make that board go as fast as the modern slalom board and show everyone that you can take 30-year-old equipment and have fun on it. And it is true, you can have fun on it. It is true, you can go fast on it. It just takes a lot more effort. But yeah, guys, that's the conclusion for today. You guys can let me know in the comments if you want me to push this old school board project further. If I see that your feedback is that you want to see more of this board, then I'll make sure to get the best possible fin for the board. But yeah, guys, so leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to this YouTube channel to not miss any of the future videos. Today we already filmed the next video where we will show speed sailing with the, you know, real slalom equipment here at this spot. And if you need anything in terms of equipment, of course, also regarding fins for your boards and so on, you can check out our surf shop, The Wind Lounge. We are giving you personal advisory. We're taking our time for every customer. So check out the website. It's linked down in the video description. And bye-bye. See you next time.